Good evening, hola amigos. This is Carlos Montero from Khalifa Stadium, where just finished the game for the third place. Croatia beat Morocco 2-1 and finished third in this beautiful tournament that tomorrow is the end. But let's start first, like we always do, with the headlines. Croatia and Morocco clash to be the third best team in the World Cup. Two stars will see who shines brightest as Messi and Mbappe will try to bring the World Cup home. World Cup is almost over. 32 teams and 64 games have almost gone by in the blink of an eye. Luka Modric played his last World Cup for Croatia and is leaving with absolutely something great. They finished in third place. In the last World Cup, they finished in second place. But there are a lot of things going on today, and there are a lot of things going on tomorrow with the big final. Let's go with the summary of what we can expect for the next hours. Football matches are back in Qatar 2022. There are only 2 matches left. Croatia versus Morocco plays tonight to the third place, and tomorrow is the group finale, Argentina against France. A few hundred Argentine fans gathered outside the Doha Hotel, where representatives of Argentine Football Federation are protesting to ask for more official tickets for the final. The resale of tickets skyrocketing up to $5,000, and most Argentine fans claim they cannot afford it. In the French side, there are 6,000 fans in Doha with tickets. Nobody wants to miss the end of Qatar 2022. Let me give you an update about the Argentine fans who wants to buy ticket at FIFA price. So far, no luck. So far, they said they are waiting to listen something from FIFA, but no answer. It looks if they want to go to the stadium, they're going to have to pay those tickets resale value between $3,000 and $5,000. But now let's go with the 5 news you have to know today about Qatar 2022. Charlie Montero, go ahead.
FIFA announces that there will be a Club World Cup with 32 teams starting from year 2025, with every 4 years afterwards. The 2023 edition will keep its current format and will be played in Morocco. Several Argentine players could not go to Qatar 2022 due to injuries, but now Lo Celso, Nico Gonzalez, and Joaquin Correa has been invited to watch the final with the rest of the squad. Argentina fans protest here in Doha for prices of the tickets on the resale market. They claim that because they have been here since day one, that they should be able to buy tickets at the official price. Tengo Dios, a play in tribute to Maradona, will be auctioned before the World Cup final, and 20% of its proceeds will go to charities. 14,000 police on duty in France to guarantee security as Les Bleus take on Argentina in the World Cup final. The avenue will be closed to traffic on Sunday, and 2,750 officers will be stationed in the vicinity.
Charlie has the chance also to talk to some fans from Croatia and from Morocco before they came, and that's what they were telling him.
Thank you, Carlos. We're back here in Souk Waqif to find out what fans are doing on their day off. Argentina will play France on Sunday for the big final. I want to know what they have to say. Come with me and we'll find out. What do you do on your days off from soccer?
Well, mostly sleeping, but I come and visit some of the typical places. Today I went to the National Museum, and now here just buying some memories for my family.
How long have you been in Qatar for?
I've been in Qatar since the 21st of November, since the first day, the whole month. I've been to every Argentina match, and now waiting for the final.
Are you nervous?
Yes, of course nervous, but very confident about the team. Very confident.
You think Argentina can win?
Well, of course. It's a matter of stopping Mbappe. That's the main thing.
You have a prediction, or you don't know? Okay, let's move forward.
No prediction. Just faith. No prediction.
What do you do on your days off?
I prepare myself for the final because it's 4 years to wait for a final, and it's amazing. Everyone is here, all the countries, to see one match, and only 2 countries, and that's amazing. So I only prepare my mind and myself to be prepared enough to see a match such big.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
You're 16 and you have seen France in 2 back-to-back finals. You think they can win against Argentina on Sunday?
Yeah, for sure. They have the team to win. They have the coach to win. They have the supporters to win. But no, for the supporters, Argentina are better for me. Yeah. But the best supporters are the Moroccan supporters. Yeah. That's not a question. Moroccan supporters are the best, but French are good too, and I think French could win.
And if Mbappe wins the World Cup, you think he's the greatest of all time?
No. A trophy cannot say if a player is the greatest of all time. If Messi wins it, that's the same answer. If Ronaldo wins it, it's the same answer. The greatest player of all time is what he did during his career. And for me, the greatest of all time is Ronaldo.
Brazilian or Portuguese?
Portuguese.
Ronaldo?
Yeah, Portuguese Ronaldo is the best for me because his mindset, his work, and all he did for his health and his performance, that's amazing, and no one could do it.
Okay, and last question, what's your prediction for Sunday?
My prediction for Sunday is 2-2, 2-2 at the end, and extra time 3-3, and France win at penalties.
Remember when Shakira used to sing "This Time from Africa"? This was the time from Africa. This World Cup, Qatar 2022, 4 teams represent the African continent, and of course Morocco was the one who did the best, finish among the 4th best team of this tournament. But let's do this story. Let's see the story about a little bit about the African continent and how their football is getting stronger and stronger.
Senegal, Tunisia, Morocco, Cameroon, and Ghana. All these teams arrive in Qatar first with the pride of representing a continent and thousands of people, and with the goal of surpass the performance of their predecessors that only could have reached the quarterfinals on 3 occasions: Cameroon in 1990, Senegal in 2002, and Ghana in 2010. Senegal, this World Cup, lost in the round of 16 against England, and Tunisia and Cameroon and Ghana did not pass the group stage. However, there is a team that, as Rocky Balboa, took a chance and beat every rival until the semifinals. Morocco, led by Walid Regragui, Hakimi, Ziyech and Rabat, and En-Nesyri and Bono, made history and took Morocco to the best 4 teams of the competition. The first time that an African team arrived at this stage.
Let's see what's happened tonight with Croatia. Luka Modric was the last game he's going to play for the national team, but there are young players like Orsic who play fantastic today, and he's the future of Croatia. And that's something great about this World Cup. We see people who say goodbye, like Ronaldo, like Messi tomorrow, but also we have a lot of young talent who is going to take the name of this sport very, very high. Let's see some of them.
Julian Alvarez, Jamal Musiala, Jude Bellingham, Aurelien Tchouameni, and Bukayo Saka have been 5 young players that had left their signatures on the world stage. They were not surprises. In their respective clubs, they are already key pieces. Julian has scored 4 goals for Argentina in this World Cup, and he became the youngest player to score a brace in the semifinals of this kind of tournament since Pelé. On the other hand, Jamal Musiala is already the lethal weapon of Bayern Munich and showed that he is also the player in charge of operating the German machinery. Also, the English jewelry, Jude and Bukayo, both were 2 of the best players of England in this FIFA World Cup, and already are regular with their clubs. Bellingham is the Timonel of Borussia Dortmund, and Saka, Gunners light medium artillery at the Arsenal. But it is a young that has the tempo of a veteran. Aurelien Tchouameni had been the quarterback of the current world champion and the man in charge to replace Paul Pogba and N'Golo Kanté, and he has done the task with the maximum qualification. In the end, the 100 million paid for Real Madrid to Monaco in the summer turned out to be a bargain.
Football is in great hands with all that talent that we can see. But let's go now to measure your knowledge about the sport. We always have a trivia, and the trivia today has to do with the legend, with Mr. Luka Modric. And the question is, when was the debut of Luka Modric with the national team of Croatia? We will give you the answer at the end of the show. Remember, you can follow us on social media at From the Field. We'll be right back. We wait for you. This is Carlos Montero from the field in front of Khalifa Stadium, where just the Croatia's team received the medal for the 3rd place in Qatar 2022. Let's talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow, France, the actual champions, they are going to face Argentina. Did France change a lot from 2018 to 2022? Some players, but Mbappe is there, Griezmann is there, and they have a lot of possibilities tomorrow to have a great game. Let's see the French team.
The champion curse is not effective in France. They are again in the final of a FIFA World Cup. The path has been marked for the great moment of the whole team despite the injuries, and the top moment of Kylian Mbappe, Antoine Griezmann, Olivier Giroud, and Aurelien Tchouameni. The 4 Fantastic has carried up with the 2-time world champions to the opportunity to becoming the 3rd team that achieved a back-to-back world championship. They beat Australia 4-1 in the first game. Later, they won 2-1 to Denmark, and in his last game of the group stage, lost with Tunisia in a match without signification for them. In the round of 16, they defeat Poland 3-1, and in the quarterfinals, they had a tough game with England but solved the game with a win 2-1 thanks to Olivier Giroud, who became the top scorer of the national team, surpassing Thierry Henry. In the semifinals game, they beat Morocco 2-0 in a game they do not play better than the African team, but they knew how to take advantage of their qualities.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about, keep talking about France, and let's talk about Diego Armando Maradona, who is always, present with us here in TeleSUR. Diego has a special relationship with France. They love all the immigrants for what Diego represents. But in Paris, the situation was not like this. Not many people like Diego and his ideas about defending the poor to be on the left side of the political spectrum. But let's analyze the relationship with Diego Armando Maradona and the French society.
He only faced the French once with the Argentine national team before the World Cup '86, when he lost 0-2 in Paris. There in the Gallic lands, he was widely recognized and respected not only as the sporting glory he was, but also for the deep knowledge about French football. That according to his experience in 2014, it was a winnable country, but it was a rebuilding team for the next edition of Russia 2018, when they won the trophy.
France, we believe that they could take the lead against Nigeria. France never came out, never looked for the game. France is not a cuckoo. France is a very winnable country.
On that occasion, Germany defeated France in the quarterfinals. The Germans won with a header by Homos and went on to win the cup. For the French, it was the beginning of a 4-year wait that would end with the coronation in Moscow. In Russia 2018, Diego was present at the Kazan Arena with Rosillo to enjoy the emotional match between the Argentine national team and the French.
Sad because you feel impotent when you have a team in front of you that knows what they play, that has a terrible Mbappe.
The qualification of the white-blue team to the round of 16. France thus rose in front of the two sides of the Rio de la Plata, first Argentina and then Uruguay, which foreshadowed the overwhelming victory that the world would know later.
Now let's talk about Argentina. Let's talk about Lionel Messi, the most popular player of this tournament. Tomorrow he has the chance to play the last match for Argentina with the national team, with winning the World Cup. The last time Argentina did that, it was in 1986, could be 1978 was the first time. But let's see the chances that Argentina has against France.
November 22, the first day in the FIFA World Cup for Lionel Messi and Argentina. Arabia Saudi was the rival. A priori, a secure victory, but Herbert Renard, head coach of the Asian team, had other plans. They beat the almighty Argentina 2-1, and the path to the third championship began to twist. But if the South America has something in their DNA, it's resilience. But the history only speaks about the champions and their victories, but not of how they achieved them. Messi said after that game that they will be stronger, that people will be crucial, and their support will be a key to winning of the team. And so it has happened. More than 50,000 Argentine fans have been in Qatar, and the soundtrack of every game of their team has been noisy, a truly proof of love to the Albiceleste. But back to the football, the two-time world champion of the world won to Mexico and Poland to pass the round of 16. Messi has led the team in the elimination phase, with a goal against Australia, a goal and assist against Netherlands, and a goal and assist against Croatia. The 7-time winner of the Ballon d'Or has been the best player of the tournament so far, with 5 goals and 3 assists. Messi became the top scorer of the South American team in World Cups, surpassing Gabriel Batistuta. Also, he is the player with more goals contributions in this kind of tournament, with 11 goals and 9 assists.
Talking about Argentina, the coach Lionel Scaloni offered a press conference today. He did that with Dibu Martinez, the goalkeeper, and said, "We are happy to be not the favorite of tomorrow's match, but we are going to do our best." Now let's go with Charlie, who has the chance to talk to more fans. Let's see what they tell him.
You're from Saudi Arabia, you guys beat Argentina, but after you guys got eliminated, now you support Messi and his team.
Messi, yeah, we love Messi so much. Diego Armando Maradona. I am like Diego Armando Maradona. No coming same Armando Maradona. Yeah. No coming same. Messi Vs Maradona. Maradona, hey. Only one. Argentina! Messi! 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 Kylian Mbappe!
Mbappé, on est là, on est venu te voir, hein, faut gagner là.
Game against Argentina.
It's the referee was on their side.
And the game against Morocco.
Oh, Morocco, the referee
Yeah.
was on their side.
Okay, and talking about the game against Argentina versus France, who do you think will win?
Argentina, hopefully, inshallah. La France.
Moi, j'habite en France.
What does he say? What does he say? What does he say?
France go home. France go home.
Do you think Messi's the best player in the world?
I don't think he's the best player in the world, but I think he's good.
Okay. And your prediction for Sunday? What's the final score?
I don't know, 3-0, 3-1.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you, Charlie. Let's do a short break, but you can follow Charlie if you want to on social media. On Twitter, CE Montero is his account. You can follow the show from the field. You can follow TeleSUR English, and of course, you can follow me, C. Montero Official. We'll be right back with much more here from the field. This is Carlos Montero from the field. There is only one match left in Qatar 2022, and it's going to be the big final. It's going to be France against Argentina, Mbappe against Messi. Messi and Mbappe, they have the 5 goals so far in this World Cup. Let's see who is going to score more goals. And the funny thing is, in the second place is Julian Alvarez with 4 goals, and it's something. Let's see what's happening with the young Messi, how many people call him. But let's talk about Messi and Mbappe, what we can expect tomorrow from that match.
Messi has a long trajectory within the Albiceleste national team, and in this World Cup he has proven to be one of the legends in this sport, scoring goals against Saudi Arabia, Mexico, Australia, and one against Croatia with a penalty kick in the semifinals, in addition to multiple assists that were essential for the definition of each match. On this occasion, the Argentine has participated in a total of 8 goals. He has played in all the matches with a total of 28 shots that place him as the leader of the World Cup. The promise of French soccer, Mbappe, was decisive for the team's goals throughout the tournament, scoring goals against Australia and a pair of braces in the matches against Denmark and Poland respectively, as well as other defining plays and passes in the different stages of the event, just like his opponent. Likewise, he played 6 games with a total of 24 shots and has been key in 7 goal actions. Thus, the Argentine Titan will be looking to lift the trophy to claim his place as the best player in the world at the end of his career, with the only title he has not been able to win, while the great Kylian will not make it easy for him, determined to secure his second World Cup. The battle between the two PSG strikers will undoubtedly be the most exciting part of the final, as if it were not enough of a coincidence the leadership they assume, both have 5 goals in the tournament and the top scorer could be decided in the final.
Let's see how you did with the trivia on social media. The question today was, when was the debut of Luka Modric with the national team of Croatia? If you said 2006 versus Argentina, you were right.
The first appearance of Luka Modric with Croatia was on March 1st of 2006. During an international friendly against Argentina. That day was also important for Lionel Messi, who scored his first goal with the Argentine national team. Modric and the Croatians came back and won 3-2 with a late goal. This way, the history of the Sadar genius began. The end was in Qatar. 16 years later, with the 2 semifinals of the FIFA World Cup and 1 sub-championship in Russia in 2018.
Let's finish with the complete the sentence. Today the sentence is Mbappe and Messi will score how many goals on Sunday's match? Ahmed Rodriguez, Messi 2, Mbappe 1. David Stirlis is at 1 each, and Yolanda one each. Thank you very much, everybody who participated in social media. Tomorrow is going to be a big day. It's going to be the last show from the field and the last day of Qatar 2022. Hopefully you are going to be with us tomorrow. Hasta mañana, amigos. See you all tomorrow at the same time for the same channel.